up.
Furiously.
Yes.
Vocabulary refers to knowing the meaning of words and is critical to successful reading comprehension. Building vocabulary involves teaching your learner how to figure out the meaning of words while reading. It also requires selecting and studying the meanings of individual words and parts of words. It's important to relate these vocabulary words to learners' current and prior experiences to help cement them in their word bank. You'll see a learner and a tutor working with new vocabulary words in several ways to increase the learner's word bank. Strategies you'll see include using context clues to guess word meanings, writing unfamiliar words on index cards, writing word definitions on the back of index cards, drawing pictures of words on index cards, looking up words in the dictionary, rereading text to check definitions against the story's context. A learner using his own words to define vocabulary.
So Dave, we picked up this book last week because it's got some poetry in it. So we're going to be reading this story in order to increase your vocabulary. And we're going to use a few different strategies with all of the same words that you choose from this story. And we're going to work on them in several different ways in order that you get to know them well enough that by the time we're done with these exercises, you remember these words and you can take them forward and you can read them and you can use them in your everyday life. What words did you find?
Right here, I got some words right here.
Okay, what's the first one?
Double O's, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooze. And the E silent.
Mm-hmm, it is.
Ooze.
Exactly.
Ooze.
Do you know what that means?
Seeping out.
Yeah, that's great. What else did you find?
Right here.
Can you sound it out?
Furiously.
Exactly.
Furiously.
So what's that one mean?
Not sure.
You're not sure? Oh, we're going to have to check on that one then.
Okay.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is to go ahead and read through the story, and you're going to kind of scan through. And the words that you found that you weren't sure about the meaning, we're going to go through each sentence and see if reading the full sentence with all of the details in it will help you figure out what the word means. And don't forget to read your title because it can give you some good information too.
The crowded bus comes to a stop.
Mm-hmm.
Cannery workers ooze out its narrow door. Being new, Rose Romero did not know the other women, but she quietly kept near the corner of
What's this one?
center of the group.
Mm-hmm.
The woman next to Rosa cuts furiously, as if she is trying to kill something before it kills her. Rosa watches the lightning movements, tries to make her
That K is silent.
knife
Yes.
flash and cut as quickly.
The word lightning. Do you know what lightning means? Like in the weather.
Oh,
Like what's it mean when in the weather? What's lightning?
sometimes you see the thunder in the sky, lightning.
Yeah, thunder and lightning. Exactly. But they're talking about Rosa cutting. How is there lightning involved? You want to read the sentence again? You want me to read it to you?
Yes, please.
Okay. The woman next to Rosa cuts furiously, as if she's trying to kill something before it kills her. Rosa watches the lightning movements and tries to make her knife flash and cut as quickly. So what's lightning mean
In this
in
context,
this context?
moving quickly.
Yeah, it's fast.
Okay.
Boom. In the flash, like lightning, just boom, it flashes and it's gone, right?
As quick as that.
Yeah. So, why don't we make a card for the word lightning. You go ahead and write it on the front.
Lightning.
On the back of the card, we're going to write down, in your words, the definition of lightning.
Turbulent, windy, gray sky, flashes from the lightning in the sky.
All right. It's kind of a visual word. When you hear the word lightning, you picture that, right? The lightning bolt coming down out of the sky.
I could see that, yes.
Yeah. So sometimes with a word like this, where there's something that's really easy that helps you to recognize the word, it's a good idea if you can kind of draw a little picture on the card, because then you've got a kind of a visual representation of what the word is. So maybe you could take your marker and then just draw your lightning bolt on there, so that when you see the word and you see the lightning bolt, it kind of connects the two.
Got it.
All right. So we also found the word furiously. Sometimes it means exactly what it means, and sometimes people get a little bit creative with it. Why don't we try looking this one up in the dictionary and see if there might be more than one definition for it?
Okay,
All right?
I understand.
So there's your word, and there's the dictionary. Right?
Yeah.
This up here tells you this is the first word on this page. So this word starts here. This will be the last word on this page. So will furiously come before furcate or after it? Because the I comes after this D. Here's furious, right?
Yes.
And the next word, furison. So furiously is probably one version of the word furious. Furiously is an adverb. So what does the definition for furious say?
Full of fury, very angry, raging.
So furiously then, if we look at it in the story, and the sentence says,
The woman next to Rosa cuts furiously.
so does that dictionary definition fit the way Rosa's cutting those tomatoes?
Yeah, I guess, yes.
From what we read in the dictionary, how would you, in your own words, define furiously?
One moving much faster than one normally would.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep this on the back of this card. We're going to read the story through once again, and this time for the story itself. And hopefully we're going to understand all the words. And we're going to check on the back of these cards and see whether your definition now, whether you still think it's the same or whether you want to change it a little bit. Okay?
I understand.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep this on the back of this card. We're going to read the story through once again, and this time for the story itself. And hopefully we're going to understand all the words.
Vocabulary is critical to successful reading comprehension. Exposing a learner again and again to new vocabulary words in a variety of reading materials and contexts supports vocabulary development. Developing background knowledge and a strong vocabulary is key to reading well. For this reason, it's important to explicitly and regularly focus on vocabulary development with your learner. You've seen a tutor do quite a bit of talking when explaining a new strategy. During most lessons, you and your learner would be equally talkative.